Psych! This is a vlog.
Right, so I want to do more videos and filming and all that kind of stuff, so everyone suggested that I start vlogging. Now, I absolutely hate vlogging because I hate seeing my face and I hate hearing my voice. So yeah. But here I am. I asked a lot of people of what I should vlog about to keep the vlog interesting, and a lot of people said talk about your car, talk about the filming equipment that I use. So I guess I'm going to start with that. I'm going to start with the filming equipment. So what I use right now, what I'm using to film myself is Sony a6500. I almost got the a63, but then people convinced me to get the a65, spend a little bit more money for the better quality, so yeah. I also have the Sony HX300, which is what I got right after my Nikon D3200, which is what I started with. That camera honestly is great for starting filming if you want to get into this sort of thing. The stability in it, like the 5-axis stabilization in it, is incredible. Like, it blows my mind. However, you can't plug in a mic, and the built-in mic in it is awful. Like, it's just terrible. So like I would honestly be rather using that than this camera for the vlog, but because the mic is such crap, unless I set up a separate microphone to record this, but then I'd have to audio match, and boy, that would just suck. So yeah, I use the a6500. Stabilizer, or the gimbal that I have, is the Kane TV 7800. It's one of their older models when they first started coming out with them. Now they have like the Kane Mini, basically the knockoff version of the DJI Ronin and all that kind of stuff. Which honestly I've been thinking about getting, but no. Does someone want to buy my 7800? Yeah, it has a monitor that I bought off of Amazon or something. I don't remember what it was exactly. No, I don't remember at all, actually. No, I just don't know. I never used it for like the longest time. I bought it when I bought the gimbal. I couldn't use it because I didn't have the right HDMI cord for the Nikon D7200. And when I got the HX300, I couldn't use it. No, I used it once. I used it down at H2O. Started using it for a shoot. The battery for it dropped out. And it's one of those, like, you put like 6 AAA or AA batteries in it, and then you put it on, attach it to the monitor, and when it dropped, it splattered open everywhere. I put the batteries back in and it was broken, like it wouldn't work, so I couldn't even use the monitor. Like, cool! So then I started using the monitor for that. Just uses a micro HDMI cord. Software editing, I have a Mac Mini that I hook up to my big 42-inch flat screen TV, and I use Final Cut Pro X. It's a great software. I mean, I started out with the Mac. I started out using iMovie, so then I went to Final Cut because it's similar to iMovie and just 10 million times better. I have been using LUTs recently in a lot of my videos because I'm trying to progress myself, and everyone's saying shoot flat, use LUTs, all that kind of stuff, so that's what I've been using. Alright, moving on. Talking about the car. I'm gonna get a lot of hate on this, I'm sure. So I don't even care. I really don't, honestly. If people got a problem with it, that's fine. It's not their car, it's my car. But, alright. Rocket Bunny kit made by JP Fiberglass. Great quality. I mean, there are some hiccups, but I mean, you have that with any body kit that you get. Like, I mean, it's not going to fit perfectly. You're going to have to do some sanding. You're going to have to do some molding. You're going to have to do something. For example, my the gas cap area, mine's a little bent up, and because I couldn't open up my gas cap, and I was so close to finishing putting the kit on that I was frustrated, and I took like this Dremel tool and just sanded out the area that just so I could open up the gas cap, and it looks really bad. I was super impatient with it. I mean, granted, the body kit looks nice. I installed the kit all by myself. Everything I've done to this car, I have done by myself except for the paint, which was done by WMC Dips, and the alignment, which I got done at Honda because my buddy, well, that's a whole other story I don't even want to get into. So yeah, everything on this car though I've done myself for the most part. I rebuilt the wheels. It originally came with the SSR DT3s. Granted, I never have seen, or I never had seen, anyone rebuild GTS3s like mine. So I thought, well, it'd be cool, obviously, to rebuild mine, especially with this custom setup, and be the only one. So I got them done. So first I talked to 3-piece US for the barrels and lips. They're like, well, you can do this, but you can't do that because we don't really custom make anything. I'm like, alright, cool, that's fine, whatever. There was a whole incident when I ordered stuff and then they didn't ship it. Yeah, I waited a whole month and they said, yeah, no, screw this, here's your money back. Anyways, then I messaged VR Wheels because everyone's like, go to VR Wheels. I'm like, alright, cool. So I went to VR Wheels, messaged them, they messaged back, I messaged back, didn't get a reply. I was like, well, if you're not going to pursue me as a customer, I'm not going to pursue you as a client. Yeah, if you're not going to pursue me, I'm not going to pursue you, whatever, you get the point. So then, I think I was just having a regular discussion with Josh from 914. I did a video of his BMW for H2OI. One of my favorite videos, to be honest, to this day. I was talking to him about how I was frustrated about the whole situation. So he got me my custom setup. So shout out to 914. You guys are awesome. Josh is awesome. You guys are really helpful. Like I said, the paint's done by WMC Dips. Suspension, this is coilovers. These coilovers are such a mixture of everything, just because they're rebuilt. Basically, I just took coilovers and, well, 2 different sets of coilovers and put different springs in them. I have Swift springs at 20k spring rate, and a freaking still rub in the rear. It's so annoying. Actually, no, I rub in the front too, if I'm turning hard enough. The headlights I did myself with a buddy of mine, Alex. Granted, the driver's side one, I don't think we've sealed up right, and it gets moisture inside, and it looks super foggy, and I absolutely hate it. But I've worked so much on this car. This was all built in a year. I worked on this car so much, put so much money into this car, and so like I don't really want to take it apart and mess with it anymore. I've actually recently been having engine troubles with the camshaft sensor. I've had to replace it twice because I replaced it once and it didn't seem to fix the problem. Kept getting engine codes. Then there was my O2 sensor problem, just because low life, the wire was hanging, and while I was driving it got caught on something and split it. And so I was just like, great, I need to replace this. And I tried replacing it. The O2 sensor didn't want to come out of the weld on the cat, and I eventually accidentally ripped the bung weld off the cat. I was like, this is cool. And my buddy told me, oh yeah, you could have just left it in there and I would have soldered it back together for you. I'm like, thanks. So, got a new O2 sensor, re-welded the bung back on. I took the cat off. That was a whole nother pain in the butt. Re-welded the bung, put the new O2 sensor in. Now my air-fuel ratio sensor is going off, which I'm pretty sure is the first sensor up top that I might need replaced. I don't know, I have a code reader with me and I just keep deleting the code. I don't want to see it. Every time it pops up, I'm like, no, stop. What else did I do to the car? The NRG racing seats. Yeah, no, NRG. The funny thing is, the brackets don't match the set that I got. So my passenger seat sits a whole lot higher than this seat. And it's not noticeable until you sit in the car. Once you sit, if you're my passenger, you sit in my car, you sit like a whole 5 inches taller than me. That's when you notice. But you can't notice if I'm just driving it. I'm still waiting on a shift knob. I'm doing a bit of a trade-off with Billet Works. Austin in his wide body Subaru powered RB30 or RB26. I think it's a beast. Yeah. That's what I'm going to talk about for now. I mean, this is my first vlog. It's kind of like an intro vlog, I guess. Technically, I was supposed to be working on my buddy's 350Z. We were going to put, what was it, a 1/4 inch spacer on the intake or something like that? I forget. It's a spacer on the intake, so you can get a little more horsepower out of it. Because he's going to be going for a tune here soon. Because he recently got 3-inch straight pipe catback the whole way back, and it sounds amazing. I really kind of want to do that, but just too much money, and I'm flat broke. I mean, I have the splitter. I have everything like else that goes on the car. I kind of like the way it sits right now. Granted, I need to put the mesh on. I need to put that mesh on. I'm gonna put that mesh on eventually. I don't know when. I will sometime. The stock seats are, I really haven't posted them for sale, but they're going to be for sale. They are for sale. If anyone needs stock 350Z leather racing seats with the motorized driver's seat, heated, I got you. Oh, another thing about the wheels, I totally forgot to add this. They're completely spray bombed. Rattle can by me. A lot of this stuff you can't really notice in pictures. Like, I feel like pictures make the car look 10 times better than it really is. But a lot of it's kind of DIY. Oh, the paint job on this car. Great job by WMC Dips. I'm not gonna harp on them at all. The dude's awesome. He's totally cool, nonchalant about everything. Reasonable guy too. But after I got the car painted, I kept working on the car. And there's no clear coat or anything like that. It's just a wrap, basically. I mean, it peels off like no problemo. So there's a bunch of marks and scratches, and it started peeling in a bunch of spots because I started installing like my exhaust, my side skirts completely scraped up because me and my buddy's not thinking while installing this. We're grabbing the side skirts, trying to pulling ourselves in and out of the car from underneath it. And trying to get the exhaust on, we had to like pull it and we needed leverage, so we grabbed the side of the car. So I mean, there's a bunch of like dings and stuff. I mean, the gas cap from where it hits, I mean, there's a bunch of little stuff wrong with it. There's so much stuff wrong with this car. Like, I love it to death. Don't get me wrong, I love my car. I built it for me. I built it for Mint Films, which is me. So I built it for me. Whatever. And it gets a lot of love. I mean, don't get me wrong, I appreciate everyone's like positive compliments and all that kind of stuff. Everyone likes the car. I mean, then there are people who are gonna harp on it. And I mean, I don't care. I mean, you do you. It's your opinion. I really don't care. But there's so much negativity in the car scene. Like, do you really want to bring more negativity? I know I'm complaining. I'm not trying to complain. I'm just saying what I notice. I mean, I've been in the car scene for only like, what, 2 or 3 years? I mean, when I first joined, I got nothing but friends, but that's because, I want to say it's because of the videos. I didn't know anything about cars. You should have seen my Del Sol when I first owned it. That thing was rice burner. Oh my goodness. Like, I look back at that and I cringe so much. It's so bad. But I mean, I didn't know what I was doing, which a lot of people need to understand. That's alright. I'm gonna speak on TJ Hunt's behalf. The dude, I mean, maybe I'm wrong, but when I first started watching him, because everyone was harping on him, I feel like he probably got a lot of fame, but I started watching him because he was getting harped on. And when I watch his videos, to me, it seems like he's inexperienced. I mean, everyone's harping on him because he's got a rep kit. He's got fake wheels or rep wheels, and putting on spacers, and when he put on his kit, he used duct tape or something like that for the fender instead of welding it. To me, it looks like he's just unexperienced. No one's teaching him anything. I mean, he's learning by doing it himself, and everyone's just being negative about it. I mean, granted, there are some things that are unsafe about his cars, which, I mean, should be brought to his attention, but you don't need to be a total douche about it. I mean, that's just my 2 cents. For me, personally, it's if you got nothing nice to say, don't say anything at all. Which, I mean, I try to be as positive as I can in the car scene, especially with, like, other people. Now, granted, I will joke around, and, like, if someone's making fun of another car, I'll, like, be like, oh, yeah, haha, type deal. But I'm not trying to bring anyone down. And then there are other people, like, getting upset on social media, saying so-and-so copied me with this and that. It's a car, bro. I mean, you really can't get upset because someone has the same color as you, bought the same wheels as you, has the same style as you. That for anything, that should just mean that your style, you have great taste in style. People like it so much that they want to do it to their own car. I mean, I've had people come, some guy messaged me saying, love the color of your car, it was the deciding color for my room. The dude painted his room the same color as this. I mean, for me, I mean, that's humbling. That's a flattering moment. I mean, that's totally awesome that you made an impact on someone's life so much that they want to do the same thing you did. I mean, that's just my 2 cents. I feel like I got really into that, and now it's kind of awkward. Right, so I think that's going to be it for the vlog. My buddy was supposed to come over, and we were supposed to do that intake, put the spacer on, but no big deal. If you like this vlog kind of stuff from me, I mean, personally, I'm probably going to edit this and think, wow, this is stupid, why am I doing this? But if you like it, please let me know, because if you let me know that you like it, I'll do this more, obviously. And if I don't get enough feedback, I'll probably just say it's not worth it, because I hate doing this. I don't hate it. It's just awkward for me. Right. Well, see you guys.
2 a.m. I just faced it now. Ignoring calls, she'll hate me for it. I'm in my zone, I can't break the focus. Gotta get the bread, the money waiting for me. Yo, Kev, when you gonna drop a tape, man? I'm not Wayne, but I'm sorry for the wait, man.